Hello, and welcome to episode 11 of the NCERT Biology 365 podcast. Today, we are opening Chapter 9, Biomolecules. If you are following along in your textbook, we are starting on the very first page of the chapter, Section 9.1. We are going to discuss how scientists chemically analyze living tissue using trichloroacetic acid, differentiate between the filtrate and the retentate, and examine the elements that separate living tissue from non-living matter. Let's get started. To analyze the organic compounds in living organisms, we grind living tissue in trichloroacetic acid, or Cl3CCOOH, using a mortar and pestle. This creates a thick slurry. When we filter this slurry through a cheesecloth, we get two fractions. The first is the filtrate, or the acid-soluble pool, which contains thousands of small organic molecules with a molecular weight of 18 to about 800 daltons. The second is the retentate, or the acid-insoluble fraction, which retains the larger macromolecules. This filtration step is the basis for studying cellular chemistry. What if we want to analyze the inorganic elements, like calcium or magnesium? We can't use the acid-soluble pool for a complete picture. Instead, we perform a destructive experiment. We take the living tissue and weigh it to get its wet weight. We then dry it to evaporate all the water, leaving us with the dry weight. Finally, we burn the tissue completely. This oxidizes all carbon compounds to carbon dioxide and water vapor, releasing them as gases. The remaining mineral residue is called ash, which contains inorganic elements like calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. If you look at NCERT Table 9.1, which compares elements in the Earth's crust versus the human body, you will see some clear trends. First, oxygen is the most abundant element by weight in both. It makes up 46.6% of the Earth's crust and 65% of the human body. Second, carbon is highly abundant in human tissue at 18.5%, compared to only 0.03% in the non-living crust. Third, silicon is abundant in the crust at 27.7%, but is completely negligible in human tissue. These relative percentages are important to note for your exams. That concludes our look at the chemical analysis of living tissues. To test your memory on these details, click the link and take our Day 11 CBT practice quiz. Join our Telegram group to download today's handwritten note sheet, and we will see you tomorrow for Day 12 as we cover amino acids.